Hi, this is 365821, and here are some anticipated reads for 2024. So these are some of my anticipated reads for 2024. I'm generally pretty bad about knowing when things are coming out and actually being up to date on release dates. I just have a general sense of, oh, that's been announced, and then wait a year or something and it's like, oh, that's out, and I'm pretty bad about it. So I've actually made a 2024 anticipated little tag on my Goodreads, and I've been putting some things in whenever I've been like, oh, I need to remember that. That's kind of what I'm pretty bad at, and so I've been going through and putting some things in. So I've got around 24 for 2024. So let's have a wee look. The first one is very, very quickly, if we can actually see it, is one that I've been quite happy about because uh, everything seems to be going quite well. That's because it's the Manhwa Golden Collection. There's four volumes, and all volume ones of this kind of set of manhwa. Nirvana on Fire, Day Off, Here You Are, and Link Click. And I'm kind of excited because it seems like the people who are running this Kickstarter are quite organized. They're quite good about getting back to people. I feel like this might be a Kickstarter that actually pulls it through. I get what I've pledged for. I've only ever done this once before with a Kickstarter, and that was the Juni Manga one, and we all know how that turned out. So I really didn't want to like be burned twice. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this has something being released in 2024. If not in 2025, that's fine, but just to get it would be good. And so these are the four volumes, and I'm excited about it. So I don't know when, because I'm in the UK, so I don't know if that makes a difference in terms of when we get things, if we get things. But yeah, I will be sure to unbox it and let you guys see. So I'm kind of happy. So I did put Here You Are onto this little list. It says that the actual one in is it Chinese? Is it Korean? Manhwa? Is November 2017. But obviously in English they've gotten the rights. So it's coming at some point, who knows when. But I'm happy about it and I'm excited. Another thing that I have already kind of purchased or have put some money towards, I did go on to Monogatari novels. They have a thing on Twitter where they were giving codes. So if you pre-ordered their works beforehand, then you got it for a good price. So there are two things going to be released. One is The Silent Concubine. I have no idea what any of them are really about, other than they're supposed to be BL. So I'm excited. And the other one is How to Survive as a Villain, and this is volume 1. So I'm kind of excited about them. I don't really know very much. It is Rose May, but Monogatari said that they're doing it. So I don't know if that's they're the ones who are publishing it or they're the ones that are distributing it. But the Monogatari ones seem to be Spanish and English. And yeah, I'm a little bit confused about who has what, who has the licenses, who are the publishers, that kind of thing. But I have apparently purchased something, so I'm fingers crossed I'll be getting something at some point. It says here June 2024, so we shall see. The other thing, and this is not on my Goodreads, purely because it's there's nothing to click. They haven't added this onto Goodreads yet, and that is Hanger Volume 4. Apparently we're getting it. Tokyopop are so bad about announcing their release dates and getting you hyped for releases. It's like all of a sudden it's been released and you're like, well, why didn't they tell us? I really feel like they should let us know. And the only way to really know is to go on to places like Amazon and see when the release date is. And this is the release date for the UK. I don't know what it is for anywhere else. So it's saying the 16th of January, which is super soon. I'm like so excited about this. This is a Neo Tokyo kind of psychopath-esque story. It's by Hirotaka Kisaragi, so you know that the costumes, the character designs are very beautiful and lush and very tailored. It's very much guns and fighting and terrorists and yeah, it's sort of like a sci-fi futuristic kind of thing. And I love it. This is the fourth volume that we have been waiting for a long time for. So I'm happy about it and I'm excited. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, look at that artwork. Absolutely stunning. Cannot wait. And it'll be interesting to see what the spine is like because we had the red spines and then we suddenly had volume 3 with a black and white spine. So we'll see what we get. Now we're going to go on to a couple that I'm interested in that I'm going very excited about. Obviously, volume 4 of the Other Worlds books depend on the bean counter, the manga version. I'm excited about getting volume 4. This will be good. I'm hoping that we're getting it this year. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we are. And then we also have the Other Worlds books depend on the bean counter, the light novel. This one says Holy Maiden Summoning Improvement Plan. So this is the light novel version that was announced fairly recently, and I'm excited to read it in light novel form, even though I have now read it in manga. I don't care. I'll read them both. Also because apparently it's a little bit more spicy in the light novel version, because the manga was cute and sweet, but it was kind of fade to black. And that's fine. That's fine if you don't want spicy scenes. But I kind of want to know what the spicy. Give me my spicy scenes. So I'm kind of intrigued to see if there's more spicy scenes, or if the light novel is also fade to black, because sometimes that happens, you know. I'm just happy with reading their interactions as well as reading it in manga form. So I'm excited about this. This is one that I definitely want to get. One that I am kind of excited about, it's come out really early. It's a January 2024 release. And this is The Fake Dating Game by Timothy Janowski, who has had a few things released already. I'm trying to remember what. Maybe it's got it down here. It's one that I think I actually might have a oh no, 2 stars. Okay, 4 stars. Well, we'll see which one it is. But I actually have an ARC copy. So I'm kind of hoping that it's gonna be a good one. I'm not 100% sure though, because I have had some bad luck with other game show, reality TV type male romance. The Charm Offensive was not my favorite, and I felt like it was overly long. So I'm hoping this will be a better version of that. And it is Harlequin, which is interesting. So yeah, I was able to get an arc, so I need to read that fairly soon in January if possible. So yeah, this is one that I'm going to be reading soon, as well as it coming out. Now, another one that I was super excited about finally being announced was Yes, No, or Maybe, the next novel. In fact, there's a few in this series, and they've been announced by Seven Seas. It's taken a while for them to finally get more than the first volume. And the first volume's been out in English for several years, like 2020, I think it was, something like that. And we've been waiting for the next volumes, if they've been able to be published. I don't know. I think maybe the increase of light novels and danme in BL has helped. So yeah, there's volume 2, 3, and then extras as well. So I don't know what we're going to get in terms of English, but they have said that they're going to be publishing at least, I think, volume 2, book 2 and book 3. So I'm excited about that. I'm not sure exactly when they're going to be released, but that's one I'm anticipating. There's another one that's, I have no idea what this is. I don't think it's BL. It might not be at all. The Contract Between a Spectre and a Servant, Volume 1. The contract between a spectre and a servant is one that was announced fairly recently, but it is expected to be published in March. It's beautiful men doing stuff. It sounds like there's some supernatural and an antique store. I mean, yes. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I'm hoping that there's going to be some BL. I'm not entirely sure if it is. If you know, let me know. But yeah, that's one I'm kind of interested in. Now I'm putting this in as a fingers crossed. It's not been announced. Guys, I'm not saying it's been announced, but we got volume 7. Now can we get volume 8? I'm manifesting this into the world. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm putting on this list. It's not actually announced. I don't know when we're getting it in English. I don't know if Junior Manga are going to get it. And it was just published March last year. So who knows? I'm saying fingers crossed we get it sooner rather than later. If we don't get it in 2024, we better get it in 2025. I'm just saying, Junior Manga, pull your finger out, give the people what they want. Because you know they're going to get a lot of people buying stuff. They're going to make money from this one. So yeah, that's what I'm manifesting into existence. Another one that we know we're going to get, and might be out really, really soon actually, is Therapy Game Restart Volume 3. We know this. Sublime have said we're going to be getting it soon. It's going to be very, very soon, I think, in English. 2024. Sometime it says. Sometime. Does it actually have a date on it? I do not know. But yeah, I need to go into Sublime. Are quite good. So their website generally does have the dates and stuff on. April 1st, but does it say? February 13th, 2024. So yeah, pretty soon. So yeah, I do like that about Sublime. They do have their release schedule and it's pretty accurate. Sometimes things get pushed back, but not too often. And this is another Sublime and I'm super, super excited about it. I'm super, super excited about this. This is like, they haven't announced this. This isn't on their website. This, when I saw, I was like, oh, no. I got so excited. This is Love Pistols Volume 11. And it's coming out on the 23rd of January 2024. Like a few weeks time. Like what? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is just one of those series that you're either in or you're not in. You either like it or you really did not like it. And it's one that I'm just like kind of obsessed with. I really enjoy it. It's one of those that I just kind of got into and then I just kept on reading it, and every once in a while a volume comes out and it's usually in January. It is usually they've had them release almost every time in January. So yeah, we got volume 10 ages ago. So volume 11 needs to come out now. So yeah, we do have a lovely image on the website, but they're not showing it on Goodreads, but not on Sublime either. So yeah. Norio. We're actually going to get some more Norio content. It's been a hot minute since we've had some. Do you remember those characters from way back in the day? It's like, oh yeah, that's what this whole story was supposed to be about. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This will be a digital only release. They are not making the physicals. So you can only get it either through their website, which is really good because you get a digital download, which I actually think is better for you because you are able to keep and hold that PDF version. So if it's removed or if they lose the license, etc., you still have a digital copy. And I think people are discovering more and more now how important it is to have a physical copy, and if not a physical copy, your own physical digital copy of it, i.e. you have it on a hard drive somewhere, because if you have things on websites or like on Kindle or something, you never know, they might be removed. So yeah, Love Pistols 11, that's probably the most exciting thing. Which seems a bit ridiculous, but yeah, that's a really exciting one for me. One that I am also excited about, and we're going to get into some more like prose stuff, is Freya Marsk's Sword Crossed. So yeah, a dazzling queer fantasy. Obviously, she wrote The Last Binding. We had A Marvelous Light, which was just wonderful. That started it all off, and so yeah, this is the new thing from Freya Marsk. I don't know much about it other than it's male romance, so I am obviously going to read it. I'm excited. I don't know what it's about, but it's probably going to be good. I will enjoy it. Another one that I'm excited about, which is coming out soon as well. This is expected January 16th, another January 16th, 2024, and that is Fence Volume 6 Redemption. This is by C.S. Pacat and Joanna the Mad. I did pick up Volume 5 later than everyone else, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to get Volume 6 a bit sooner, or at least in 2024. So I'm excited. It's always very good. It's basically haiku with swords. That's the best way to describe it, because even the plot points and the story beats are very, very similar. But yeah, I'm kind of loving it. It's great. So yeah, if you like a bit of fencing, give it a go. Then we're on to some more male romance, and this is Zachary. So this is the third in the Demons in Law. This is Louisa Master's series that follows her other series that follows her other series, and this one is probably going to be just as fluffy and light, and I'll probably also give this 4 stars. It's like knowing going in, I'm gonna give it that rating, unless something terrible happens, and I don't think it's going to. I'm gonna probably enjoy it because I am quite enjoying the setting, the characters, and yeah, it's gonna be good. This one's coming out at the end of January 31st, 2024. So I'm excited about this one. A lot of January releases, considering I'm not actually reading that much just now, just making videos. Then we've got one that doesn't really have much to say about it. It's just like a placeholder. That is The Duke at Hazard by KJ Charles. This is supposed to be released on July the 1st, 2024. We don't have anything about it, but it's a KJ Charles, and I will most likely buy it and read it and love it. That's so KJ Charles's new one. Everything that she writes, I will want to get. On to The Bastard and the Heir, and this is an Eden Finlay Saxon James. And this is out on January the 18th, 2024. And this one just is a great premise. It's a great premise. And I have enjoyed Eden Finlay's books, and I've enjoyed some of Saxon James's books, but the two of them together just have magic. You know, it's when the two of them are together that it's great. And sometimes I read the books and I have the best time, and then a week later I could not tell you anything about it, and it's kind of forgettable, which isn't always great. But that doesn't mean that I didn't have an awesome time reading it, and if I picked it up again and reread it, I'd still have a great time, and that's what's great about it. So yeah, this one's going to be out soon as well. This one is about a guy who, it's kind of like, oh, what's it? Succession? It's that kind of thing. Like that, think Succession, but hot guys who are supposed to be brothers, and one, or stepbrothers, or half brothers, or something like that. One of them is the one who is inheriting all the wealth, and the other is supposed to be the bastard son who comes and has to do things with the business if he wants to inherit lots of wealth that he didn't know he had anything to do with. But it turns out that one of them might not be the actual heir to it, and the other one might not be the bastard child either. So yes, I think it's going to be great. Male romance, Eden Finlay, Saxon James, and January the 18th is when it's supposed to be out. So that's pretty soon too. Now, one that's already come out by the time I'm filming this, I plan to film this, back, but I did not get around to it. So yeah, this is coming out a bit late. This has actually already been released because it was released on January the 3rd, and I have not read it, even though I'm like itching to read it. This is the third book in the Black and Blue series by Lily Morton. This is Something Wicked. In the Black and Blue series, we follow Blue Billings, and Levi, and the two of them living in York, and they have a house that's kind of haunted, and they get up to sort of hauntings and mysteries and stuff. And Lily Morton's the first thing that I read from her was The Mysterious and Amazing Blue Billings, and the first time I tried to read it, I was like, nah. And then I gave it another chance a couple of days later, and I was like, okay then. And by the end of it, I was like, that was amazing, that was fantastic, because it was full of snark and sass, but it was also chilling and scary as hell. And I didn't expect that from a male romance. And all of her other works, nothing like this. And yet, when she does do some scary things happening, like supernatural things, or I think she really could write a very, very good, like, proper scary one. She's done a few scenes that just scared the bejesus out of me. Like, I was in a dark room alone, and it was like, oh, I don't know if I can keep reading, and I certainly can't go to sleep now. So yeah, I needed to just finish the books. So Mysterious and Amazing Blue Billings, then The Quiet House, and Something Wicked. And so I'm very excited about reading Something Wicked. That'll be a good one. And it's the last one on I've now read all of her back catalogue. So I need to read this to be able to say I've read all of Lily Morton's works. So yeah. On to the next one, which is Somewhere Beyond the Sea, The House in the Cerulean Sea, number 2. This is the second one, and this is supposed to come out in September 10th. And it is the continuation of The House in the Cerulean Sea with the same kind of characters and things like that. So I don't know much about it other than I will probably want to read it. I think everyone will want to read it. A lot of people, even though The House in the Cerulean Sea has some issues, a lot of people still really, really rate it highly. And I did enjoy it. I thought it was beautiful. So yeah, I will probably want to read Somewhere Beyond the Sea as well. Now another one which is a little known one, it's a debut I think, and this is by Max Francis, and it's called Honor and Heresy. And it was supposed to be published in October, but it's not actually. It's supposed to be, I think it got picked up by an actual publisher, so it's going to be published sometime in 2024. And it's about like male romance, but it's dark academia, like something to do with people in libraries, academic rivals. It's going to be good. I don't know. I'm saying it's going to be good. I'm going to hype it up in my mind. It's probably going to be good. But yeah, Max Francis I follow on Instagram, and I'm wishing him well. And I'm hoping that this is a good book. It sounds like it's got all the characteristics to make a good book, so I'm hoping it will be a good book. On to another one which was supposed to come out earlier, and then it was... oh no, have they changed the date again? Oh no, they've changed the date again! I'm just realising. No, it was supposed to come out, and then it was going to come out in 2024, and now they're saying February the 4th, 2025. Do I have to wait till next year? Oh, well, that's a shame. Den of Thieves, Charlie Adhara. This is Monster Hunt number 2. This is after the Big Bad Wolf series. Mind you, she's really wanting to do a good job of it. So, Charlie Adhara has written one of my absolute favourite male romance shifter series. Pack of Lies was good, and I plan on rereading it before Den of Thieves. But now I'm going to have to put that reread off for a year. That's disappointing, unfortunately. So yeah, it'll come out when it comes out. And that's, oh well, one I was really looking forward to as well. Never mind. And then we have an Alexis Hall, which is Father Material, which is the third book in the London Calling series. Now, I just read a really great Alexis Hall, which was 10 Things That Never Happened, and I really enjoyed it. I have read Boyfriend Material and I have read Husband Material, and so Father Material will be next. I assume I'm going to enjoy Father Material as much as I liked the other ones, and probably be disappointed with the ending, because it seems to be that's how I feel about both of these books, that I enjoyed the reading experience. They were pretty darn good, but the ending kind of left me a little bit like, okay. Um, so maybe Father Material will be the same. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. So these are all of the things that I'm excited and interested about coming out in 2024. Or, I suppose, 2025 now, thanks Den of Thieves. It was supposed to be out and then they got pushed back and it got pushed back again. And that's just the way of it. So yeah, there's a few things on here that I'm excited about. I'd love to know, are you excited about any of these? And also, what's your most anticipated? What have I forgotten? And when is it coming out? Let me know. I need to know what is the most, your most anticipated release of 2024 so that I can put it in my diary and be like, okay, get this book when it comes out. I'm excited about having this little anticipated tag and adding more 2024 releases onto it. So I need to make sure that I'm keeping up to date with releases a little bit more and a little bit better, especially when it comes to getting arcs and things like that. I need to make sure that I'm reading them and posting about them when they're being released. And I've been very, very bad about that so far. So yeah, let me know what's your most anticipated release of 2024. And I'll try and see if I can pick it up. Thanks so much for watching to the end of this video. If you gave it, if you liked it, give it a wee thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, all those things. And yeah, make sure you ring the bell so you can get notified for the next video when that goes up. There'll be lots. There's always lots. So yeah, take care guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!